Testing, testing.
Really? If you're not, that's fine.
6 minutes to go, so we're live and we'll be showing a 3-minute movie challenge for all of the public in Birmingham city centre today. So we're getting the crowds in, as you can see. They're starting to queue up, they're intrigued of what film we're about to show. The idea is they watch the challenge, they win a prize, and then there'll be an activist that reaches out to them afterwards. And you can watch the same movie challenge online. The link is in the description to this video. If you go to 3minutes.wtf, you can watch exactly what's going to be shown on this screen very, very shortly. We're here with some amazing activists that are going to kind of be speaking to people on the streets as they're walking past, as they've just done the challenge. You can see the big projector in the background. 28-foot screen will be showing the challenge in 5 minutes' time. So if you want to stay tuned and watch it, then you can either watch it live through this stream, or you can go to 3minutes.wtf and you can watch it online. If you have any questions about what this challenge might be, please drop it in the chat. So we've got 4 minutes to go. So if you've got any ideas about what this challenge might be about, feel free to put the comments into the chat. And yeah, 4.5 minutes, and the public will be watching this horror movie that we're showing to the public, and then we're going to capture their reactions and speak to them afterwards about what they've just seen. We're joined by some incredible activists here today. They'll all be speaking to people as they finish the challenge. And yeah, you can take the challenge today by yourself if you like. There is a description into the link to the video is in the description of this chat, and you can take the challenge today. So go to the description. The site is called 3minutes.wtf, and you can use the code /Alex7, and you can access this movie for free, the one that's going to be screening in 3 minutes and 50 seconds time. So if you don't want to watch it through the screen, you can take a look and you can watch it yourself. So the queue is already building up, as you can kind of see. I'll move out of the way so you can see all the people that are already here. We're in Birmingham city centre, and they'll be watching this challenge live. We'll be capturing their reactions live. The screen will project the images, and they'll be wearing a headset to listen to the sound. It's a horror movie challenge, and we're not telling the public what the movie is. So how long is this movie? So this is a 3-minute movie challenge. It's a special edition put on by Weed Free, and they'll be showing that on the screen very, very shortly. Yeah, we're here with Mel and Steve. There's loads of activists here. We've got Plant Geezer, we've got Vegan FTA, we've got Vegan Gazers here, we've got Carnism Debunked here, Gem Lettuce is here. So many activists all around, and they'll all be streaming as well. So 2 minutes 42 to go, and the crowds are coming in. Highly recommend watching this challenge if you haven't already. So as I said, you can watch it through this live stream, which will be showing in 2 minutes and 14 time, or you can use the link in my description and go to the site 3minutes.wtf/Alex7, and you can watch this completely for free. And we'll be really curious if you watch it and jump back onto this live stream to hear your reactions. So just under 2 minutes and we'll be rolling.
Yeah, I'm going to take them. Yeah. I'm trying to pick people out.
Yeah.
Before, like,
Everyone
I'll
disperses.
be over here at the end.
That's Melba as well from It's Mel and Steve. If you're not already following them, they're a great activist duo. So yeah, if you want to watch this challenge, 3minutes.wtf/Alex7, and we'll be capturing all the public's reactions. In just over a minute's time, we'll be showing the footage. So stay tuned, take the challenge online, hop back on, drop some comments about how it made you feel. It's just a 3-minute movie, so it's not long at all. So we're into the last minute now, so all the public are putting their headsets on. They're about to take the challenge. And yeah, so 48 seconds to go and the challenge will be live. This is in the city centre of Birmingham. We've got all the public here today. We've got the headsets on and they'll be watching this horror challenge for the very first time. And we're going to capture their reactions to it, and we'll be having some outreach conversations. We're not giving away what the challenge is, what the theme behind the movie is. But if you want to watch it yourself, you can go to the link in my description. It's 3minutes.wtf, and you can watch the 3-minute movie today. You can watch it right now, and you can hop back in the stream and see what it's like. So 10 seconds. I'll just make sure I'm stepped out of the way so that you can see all the footage that's going on. I'll just zoom in for you as well. Hopefully you can all see that. So the sound will be through headsets. So the challenge is beginning now. If there is someone. So that was the 3-minute movie challenge. If you've just watched that for the first time, how does it make you feel watching that 3-minute clip? Have you seen anything like that before? So now what's going to happen, the public is going to speak to some outreachers, and we're going to basically try and get the reactions of what people thought about that movie challenge. So anyone, that watched this on the live stream, how did it make you feel? And hey Cami, and hey 40-year-old vegan David, how are you? Good to see you. Shows the reality. Yeah, it really does. It puts what happens to animals in a very short clip. So it's very powerful and engaging because it's only 3 minutes and people can stay engaged for 3 minutes. And you can watch this online whenever, and you can share this around. You go to 3minutes.wtf and you can watch exactly what was just watched on the screen. And this is going to keep playing over and over. So we're going to get batches of the public who come in and stand on these squares every single 10 minutes. And as you can see, there's lots of conversations happening now around. Activists are outreaching and just explaining a little bit more about the footage that they have just seen, answering any questions they have, and ultimately just trying to represent the animal's voice in the footage that you've just seen. So I'll be interviewing a few people today. At the moment, just showing the clip on the live stream, and at the moment that was the first showing. So there's lots of activists that are free at the moment, and we've got a great turnout of We the Free volunteers. And at the moment, everyone is having a conversation and being spoken to, which is amazing. We've got some brilliant activists here, lots of people filming. We've got Protein Deficiency here. We've got Mel and Steve here, Vegan Gays, Vegan FTA, Carnism Debunked, Gem Lettuce. Loads of amazing activists here, all having conversations with the public. And so what we're going to be doing is, at the moment, I'm trying to show the kind of the setup. We're showing the challenge itself. And for anyone who's watching this live, you can see the challenge. You can drop any questions you've got in the chat. And then you can also go and watch the 3-minute movie challenge in your own time. I'd highly recommend watching the movie challenge and then coming back onto this live stream and maybe putting in the comments how it made you feel, and if you've got any questions or concerns about the footage that you've just seen. Hey Jasmine. So we're in the city centre of Birmingham. This is for We the Free, an activist organisation for the animals, and it's Solidarity Day, so it's a huge event that happens once a year. And we've got so many activists here and speaking to the public, and it's a really powerful event. We've got a 28-foot screen that's showing this footage, and we're going to reach hundreds and hundreds of people right here in person. We keep rolling this 10-minute timer. We'll show the challenge and then we'll roll it for another 10 minutes. And they will all get to hear it through these headsets as well. So they get the full kind of immersed experience, which is, it's brilliant. Seeing one thing is good, but also hearing it as well is really important. So we've got Carnism Debunked, Plant Geezer and Kane just in front of us here. Amazing activists if you're not following them already. Just on live on YouTube, it's Plant Geezer. How are you doing?
What is going on, people?
How are you finding the event so far? I know we've just started, but...
Yeah, man, it's going to grab a serious amount of eyes. There's a lot of people here today. It's the first of the month. It should be payday. It's payday, isn't it?
For some, yeah, I guess.
There should be a lot of people
Saturday
floating
afternoon.
around, and how the hell can they miss that big-ass screen?
Exactly.
Powerful, man. Looking forward to it.
How many people do you think will reach today just here in person?
Well, there was 40 watching there, I'd say, and then at the back there was probably 20, 30. So how many rounds is there today?
I mean, we're going to at least 5 o'clock, and every 10 minutes. So
oh man, there's going to be a good.
Can't do the maths off the top of my head, but and I think there's
2,000, 4,000.
And then the reach afterwards as well, when people obviously, you're all filming, loads of people filming today. We'll be sharing clips of these online, the conversations, and all the people around the outside that are just watching from the back will still be watching the footage, which
even
is
the
really
ones
important.
Pretending not to watch will be watching.
Yeah,
so.
with one eye open, one eye looking away. But you can't, like I say, if you're coming to Birmingham City Centre, walking through town, you can't miss it.
No. Yeah, looking forward to it, man.
But you filming today? You're doing some
mate,
street outreach?
Yeah,
awesome,
yeah.
Awesome.
I'll jump on a few people. I thought that it would be on kind of, like there'd be some screens, so
Yeah.
I could just be like, oh, look at this. But I suppose there's a reason
One
why.
big target.
There's a countdown, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And what's your social media channels, just for anyone who wants to
If you
follow?
want to see me getting headbutted by farmers, it is at Plant Geezer, and yeah, try not to cause too much of a rumble.
Yeah, he's a brilliant activist. Yeah, goes into farms, gets into just a little bit of trouble, but yeah, highly recommend. Some great content out there, and doing what he's doing, great for the animals and exposing these realities and these industries. So
Likewise, Alex.
thank you for everything you're doing.
Top man, and you. Likewise.
Hope you have a
mate.
successful day of outreach.
Cheers, man.
Catch you in a bit.
See ya. Any good?
Just see if there's any conversations in the chat. Yeah, loads of activists here today. It's absolutely brilliant. It's like a mini vegan camp out. But yeah, so for anyone that's just tuned in, we're doing a movie challenge today. We've got a 28-foot screen, and every single 10 minutes we'll be rolling the 3-minute movie challenge. And the public will basically be standing on each of these squares. The 3-minute clip will play, and they'll be fully immersed in these headsets. So they can hear the footage as well as seeing the footage. And then after the footage is played, then activists will kind of reach out to them and ask them questions about how it made them feel. And for anyone that wants to watch the footage, if it's not clear enough on this screen, go to 3minutes.wtf/Alex7. You can watch it completely for free. And you can, see how it makes you feel, and jump back onto the live stream and maybe put into the comments what your experience was of seeing this movie challenge. Jake, troublemaker, let's go. He is indeed, but an excellent activist. He doesn't like getting into a little bit of trouble. So the next screening will be in 3 minutes' time. So if you want to hold on for the 3 minutes, and you'll be watching the horror movie challenge, and if not, you can watch it on 3minutes.wtf, take the challenge and see it for yourself. I'll just do a quick pan around so you can see the setting of what's going on. So you see we're in the city centre of Birmingham. As you see, it's very, very busy. A lot of public getting intrigued by this screen. We've got activists all around the outside. We've also got a tent showing a children's version of the footage as well. So lots of people filming. You've got some outreach conversations happening at the moment. So you've got Mel and Steve there in mid-outreach conversation. Cool, yeah, we'll see you later on. So 2 minutes to go. Let's get this back into position. There's another outreach conversation happening right in front of us at the moment. So most often people will see this sort of footage for the very first time, and some people react very differently. Some people are shocked, some people cry, some people don't really know how to feel. They do, some sort of awkward laugh. Some people, sort of shy away, and it's totally natural responses for seeing this type of footage. You're seeing the reality of what happens to animals, and so it's great that we can have at least that conversation with people afterwards to, calm them down, perhaps to sort of, be there to support them, as a lot of people can get affected by this footage. So just rolling back onto the main 28-foot screen now. So just over 1 minute to go until the next screening, and as you can see, the crowd is already filling up, full of people ready to watch the 3-minute movie challenge by We the Free as part of their Solidarity Day. So when the footage plays, I'll just flip the camera so that the text is in the right direction so you can read the subtitles. And you can watch this same clip anytime at 3minutes.wtf. So I will flip the camera now and get out of your way so you can see the challenge. And the text will be, hopefully, the right way around, and you can zoom in as well. Cool. So the text says, "The truth reveals in," and then it's the second timer, and it says, "Watch and win a prize." So the idea that people would don't know what the challenge is going to be, they don't know what the movie is going to be about. All they see is a timer on the screen and a challenge about to happen. And yeah, if I get the opportunity to interview and outreach, I will be doing so. So the challenge is beginning now.
I'll give you some headphones. Adam? Do you have headphones for this, ladies?
We've just started.
Oh.
Come in now if you want.
Some squares. You're just going to stand on one of the squares.
Yeah, the volume on.
Right, so that was the challenge. Just flip that back around now. Did you just watch the challenge, any of you guys? Did you have the headphones on at all?
You just a headphones?
No, did any of you? No, it's all right. Don't worry if you didn't. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
So the amazing thing is we've got so many outreaches today. It's like a swarm. It's brilliant. Everyone's being spoken to, which is just incredible. Knowing the amount of people that are watching each of these challenges, and yeah, we've got. So if I can show you the full setup, we've got activists all around the outside, sort of all filming. Lots of conversations happening. And then we've got people with the signs as well, bringing people over. Watch a 3-minute movie, win a prize, or win some free food or something like that. Okay, is the sound back on now? Just testing. Okay, awesome. Thank you for that. Cool. Yeah, don't know what happened, don't know why it happens, but yeah, appreciate you mentioning that. So for anyone that's just joined, we're doing some outreach today and we're showing the public a 3-minute movie challenge. So we have a 28-foot projector that shows the truth reveals in and then a timer. And then this clip, once the timer runs out, will show a 3-minute movie. And the idea is that the public come and watch it and they will then win a prize. The public won't get told what the footage is going to be about. They will only find out afterwards. And at that point, they would have seen the footage of what happens, and we'll then be basically outreaching to them and talking a little bit about what they saw. And if you want to see what they're watching right now, go to 3minutes.wtf. And you can watch exactly what's going to show on that screen in 7.5 minutes time. So we're showing this every single 10 minutes throughout the day here in Birmingham City Centre. And you can watch it now though. If you go take the challenge, it takes 3 minutes, watch the clip, hop back on the live stream and put in the comments maybe potentially how it made you feel if you haven't watched anything like this for the first time. And yeah, we've got so many amazing activists here today, all doing some street outreach conversations. So we've got, just in the background here, we've got Plant Geezer Jake. He's an incredible activist. Please go and follow his channel if you're not already. Watch him get up to a load of no good. We've also got Mel and Steve having an outreach conversation at the moment, as well as lots of other influencers and vegan activists. And if you're around Birmingham, please come down and take the challenge yourself. So we're giving out lots of prizes today. The prizes we're giving away are, we've got some Greg's vegan sausage rolls, and then we've got some sweet treats. I think we've got, what have we got? Roundtree's fruit pastels, which are vegan. We've got some Lotus Biscoff biscuits, which are vegan. So obviously all the prizes are vegan, but they won't know what necessarily the prize is, but they know that if they watch a film, they can win a prize at the end of it. Also got Kane here, I think filming and taking photos today. Hello.
Do you have your megaphone, please?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. Cool, so sorry about that, I am back. So 4 minutes 45 to go until the next 3-minute movie challenge. So we'll be getting the public in onto these squares. They'll have no idea what the challenge is going to be that they're about to take. And yeah, we'll have a conversation with them afterwards. And if you want to watch this challenge, go to 3minutes.wtf. So I've missed quite a lot on the chat. I'll just quickly scroll through now. Can I get some Greg sausage rolls, please? Get yourself down here to Birmingham City Centre. There's while stocks last.
4 minutes is a 3-minute movie. Can't tell me what
How many activists are there, do you think? Great question. I mean, let's do a quick pan around again, just for people to see the setting. So we've got Mel and Steve over there. Anyone in a We the Free t-shirt, the sort of navy with the pink, yellow and blue WTF on the front, or these white t-shirts are all activists here. We've got people with signs. I'd say we've got at least 50 activists here today, and they range from organisers of their local We the Free events doing the 3-minute movie challenge. And yeah, we've got people sort of working on the tables, giving away the prizes, people doing the outreach, people sorting the technical things out. Lots of different roles to make this event work. So yeah, the next challenge will be in 3 minutes time, and the movie challenge is only 3 minutes long, so if you want to stay and watch it, please do. And if you want to watch it in your own time, go to 3minutes.wtf and you can take the challenge online, hop back on the live stream and let us know how it made you feel watching the challenge. It's a really incredible event to have this many activists here. We've got one of our organisers in Southampton here. No, it's all right. Yeah.
Hi.
We're live streaming at the moment. Yeah.
Can you stand near the prize tables when the footage ends to just snag people? Because I think some people are taking prizes and then walking away. As long as you're
Okay.
getting someone or a group of people, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment they kind of just they seem
They sort of
to
disperse,
they do
yeah.
disperse. Have you got like ushers to help guide to the
Really,
outreaches?
not really.
Okay.
But yeah, if you just like
We'll try and make sure.
watch them as they come from the prize table, try and get a bit closer to the prize table, grab someone.
Yeah.
That'd be great, yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
That's Jake. Yeah, we the Free Southampton organiser.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So what are we doing today, Jake?
We're showing the 3-minute movie challenge on an absolutely massive TV. It's not usually this big, but yeah.
There he is. There's that beautiful face. So yeah, 1 minute 45, and the next challenge will begin.
Quite a few people interested, which is good. I think with the traditional challenges, you have the TVs on the table and people are a bit sceptical. I think the giant TV is a good attraction.
It's a big
So,
draw, isn't
people are
it?
interested.
Anyone walking through this sort of city centre, you can't miss it.
Absolutely.
Which
Speaking
is
of, I'm going to go tell more outreaches to grab people. from
brilliant.
the prize table.
Keep up the amazing work. So yeah, that's Jake. He's a local organiser for We the Free Southampton. So yeah, just over a minute to go until the next challenge begins. As I said, you can watch it at any time. Hop back on the stream, and you can watch it on 3minutes.wtf. Please go to the video description, and you can click the link there to watch the channel, to watch the challenge rather. So we're in the minutes countdown. So in a minute, I will flip my phone so you can see the subtitles and the captions. We're rolling this challenge every single 10 minutes until 5 o'clock today, until my battery runs out. So yeah, the square's filling up again, as you can see. All the people are there. They're putting their headsets on. So yeah, the reactions today, I will catch up with Jake and Mel and Steve shortly, just to find out how their conversations have been with the public. So yeah, 3 seconds and the movie challenge is about to begin again.
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, it's good practice to always have it recording.
3-minute video, please. Join it.
good.
So there we go. The clip's rolled again, and you can go to, so what it says is go to 3minutes.wtf or 3movies.wtf, and you can watch the full version yourself. Excuse me, did you just do the challenge at all?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions about what you've just seen?
I've really got to get off, but yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you anyway. And you can watch the, if I give you a card, you can watch the full documentary on there, and there's loads of resources in case you have any questions. There's some really good links on the back. Thank you for stopping. He's polite enough. Hello, have you just done the challenge yourself?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm not speaking English very well.
That's okay, that's okay.
It's amazing.
How do you feel?
Very. I'm sorry, I'm not speaking English
That's-
very well.
Like happy, sad, or
I'm not eat animal.
no? You don't eat animals.
Now, after now, I'm not eat animal.
Oh, after watching this, you're not going to eat any.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible, and that's the power of knowing this. So, have you ever watched something like this before, or seen any of this type of? Have you watched something like this? Do you know about what happens to animals, or is this the first time you've seen this today? First time you've seen this today. Oh, wow, that's powerful stuff. And yeah, does it make you upset or like sad, or what emotions do you?
I understand this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm not speaking English very well.
that's okay. So what?
That's the good activity.
Yeah.
The new style to the animal to the.
So yeah, so what you saw was what happens to animals, and this is not just in the UK, all around the world.
Yeah.
This is how they kill the pigs, the chickens, the cows. But yeah, so you
in the Middle East, the problem in the Middle East. I am from Iraq.
Okay.
I understand in the Middle East, in the Iraq, the animal, the life animal bad.
So even in this country though, even the idea of small local farms that are well looked after, they all end up in the same place as what you've seen on the screen. All animals are essentially exploited for food, for clothing, and for entertainment. So you say after watching that, you don't want to eat animals anymore, which is brilliant. So have you heard of being vegan?
Vegan, good.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So do you think after watching that now that you're going to be vegan yourself?
Yeah.
And so do you know what that means?
I have a program after 1 hour, go to the McDonald's. But now I don't go.
No, that's brilliant. That's amazing. But if you do go, they have a vegan burger. But
vegan.
yeah,
No.
that's it. You look for the
chicken or the no.
because the thing is, you can eat all the same foods and just get a vegan version or a plant-based version. And you look for the symbol VE or VG sometimes, and it'll say vegan. And you don't have to contribute to this. So you yourself will save 200, 300 animals every single year. And all of us here don't eat animals either. So the more and more people that we show that to, the less, the killing of animals that you've just seen on the screen. So yeah, you can walk away from here, be vegan from this moment onwards. Like you say, you're not going to go and buy a burger from McDonald's anymore. You can get a vegan burger. You can go to many other shops and you can look for vegan products. You can, like I myself, haven't eaten an animal product in over 4.5 years. You can be, thrive, you can be healthy, and you don't need to eat animal products. And that's maybe what some people think, oh, I need to eat meat. You don't. Living proof that you don't need to. So you can, from this moment onwards, you can not eat animals and you can just be against the exploitation of animals. So, and that's the ethical stance that what vegan is. It's not necessarily a diet. It's an ethical stance that we don't want to harm animals. We don't want to exploit them. So by doing that, we're not buying animal products for food and drink, and we're not buying clothing, things like leather, because what you've seen on there, that's what happens to cows. They're still killed in the industry and bred for leather. And then things like entertainment as well. Any forms of circuses, horse racing, anything like that. We're against animal exploitation, so the idea that being vegan, you're just going to be kind to animals, treat them nicely, instead of harming them and exploiting them. So from this moment onwards, you're going to be a vegan then. Is that, yeah? That's brilliant. I'll shake your hand on that. Excellent. So I've got a card as well. It's a completely free resource, and there's a website on there called 3movies.wtf. If you want to, you can watch the full-length documentary. But it has really good resources. It's called Challenge 22. So if you have any questions about, where do I get this nutrient, or if you have any concerns, it's a free resource, loads of recipes, documentaries to watch. And you're vegan from now on. Now, you can't sit, you've seen that. Always remember that in your mind. Like, we don't have to do that. We can just choose something else. We can choose the kinder option. So thank you for stopping by today and have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. So what an awesome conversation I just had, if anyone there listened in. So he, I think he was just leaving at the back, and I spotted him, and he just took the challenge. And he said that he couldn't speak English that well, but I still wanted to try and see what he thought of the challenge. And he basically said, I don't want to eat animals anymore. So just from watching that, which is something I think he'd never seen before, he now is not going to eat animals anymore. He's going to be a vegan from now on. And I don't know if you caught what he mentioned. He said he was going to go to McDonald's after this, and now he's not. And that's the power of just watching a 3-minute movie, that someone can have that compassion. They can see that is, it's wrong what we do to animals. It's wrong to exploit them. And he's going to go vegan. And that was just one person. Just think how many people are having that exact same conversation around me right now. The people are changing their behaviours because they want to be more ethically aligned, and they want to treat animals with kindness and not to exploit them. Because most people don't realise what they're doing to exploit animals. They don't realise that the products they're paying for is paying for the cruelty that we're showing in this movie challenge today. So yeah, great first conversation, to be honest, and I hope that there's many more around it. That it's the footage that does the work. It shows you the reality, and that's what we like. That's what, you know, we want people to see the reality, not hide away from it. We want to see it, get as many people as possible to watch it, and then have an encouraging outreach conversation afterwards. Sorry if I missed any of the chats whilst I was just speaking to that gentleman. Yeah, and I hope you kind of caught what he was saying. I only moved the camera around sort of partway through the conversation. So yeah, this is it. So in another, just over 2 minutes, we'll be showing it again. I feel like I've already lost track. I think this will be the film showing number 4. Every 10 minutes. And yeah, even the gentleman I spoke to who sort of said he didn't want to stop by, you know, still just gave him a card, gave him the resources, because that footage will stay with you. And, you know, you might be curious to look it up a bit later on. And the fact we're giving away these cards. So there's basically a QR code. You can go to the link which is in my description of this video, and you can basically go and watch the full-length documentary, and you can get loads of other resources completely for free. So you never know what impact you can have in this moment. Even if people choose to walk away and not speak to anyone, the footage will stay with you. And people, you know, this could be the first of many seeds planted for them to actually look further into it and ultimately choose to not support these industries, ultimately choose to become vegan. And that's the message that we're trying to get to so many of these people. And as you can see, the square is already filling up yet again. So 1 minute to go until we do the next screening. Hopefully the format's okay where I'm turning the camera around and you can actually see the 3-minute movie challenge. I know it doesn't play sound because the sound is through the headphones, which all the people will be watching. I guess we want people to have the full immersive experience. It's actually getting really busy now. I think all the squares are full, which is insane. Just how many people are here. So I'll turn the screen around now just so you can, we'll get ready for the next installment of the challenge. It's a 3-minute movie, so please stay and watch. And just a quick pan around of the crowd.
20 seconds. Last chance to get in.
All the people that are here. We're about to take this challenge in 14 seconds.
Take part in our 3-minute movie challenge, starting in 10 seconds. Get in the square, grab some headphones.
Here we go.
Alex, you want me to help record you after Jake? What did you say your name was again? Lucy. You're in the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh. What's your name in the group chat?
Yeah, I don't really. I do your AB. I went to the farming.
Oh, Lisa. Huh? Oh, wicked.
Yeah. Managed to get a little.
Yeah.
Have you got
No, someone brought my camera. I mean, you can put it in the group chat. 10, 11 now.
So yeah, that was another screening of the 3-minute movie challenge. As I said previously, you can watch the exact same footage if you go to the description of this video. It's 3minutes.wtf, and you can watch exactly what the public have just seen here. I think everyone's been outreached to, which is amazing.
A snippet of the reality.
Oh, excuse me, did you just do the challenge? Did you get a prize at all? Would you like one on the front? So for doing the challenge, we're giving away a free prize for doing the challenge. It's all vegan food. We've got sausage rolls, saurine. Yeah, help yourself to one, and I don't know if you have any thoughts of if you fancy a quick chat, maybe to talk about.
Great, man.
Sorry, no,
Okay, that's right. Let me give you a card anyway, just in case you want to see more or footage to understand a bit more. But yeah, know that what you've seen today is what happens to animals, all around the world. But we can be vegan. We don't have to contribute to that. And never look back and think you can treat animals with kindness instead of with cruelty. Yeah, exactly. So you can be vegan from today after watching that. Essentially, you can.
I'm not with it a lot, to be honest. Like always like one foot in, one foot out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What?
it's not stuff I haven't seen before.
Oh, okay.
I just very much-
What's stopping you? Very quickly, what's the?
Honestly, like depression. You
Okay.
know, when you get that depressed, you actually stop caring about anything and everything, including yourself and anything else. That's what's always stopped me. But then I always find my way back.
Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, and it's hard. It's emotional footage, and it's we've got to look after ourselves. We've got to look after our animals,
Yeah,
and
you just go for the easy option. I think that's what it is.
and I guess
Now there are many more. It's more available.
exactly. Wherever you shop now, just
Exactly.
just think you can choose. Whenever you pay with your money, just think you can pay with kindness or you can pay for the cruelty, and it is just that simple
Oh,
trade-off.
that's so
And
true. I'll keep that in mind.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you so
No
much.
worries. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Bye bye. So I'm not sure if my mic's disconnected there or not, but I just thought I'd try and grab someone, but she looked quite emotionally taken back from it. Could see that she didn't want to talk that much, so I didn't want to push her for any more questions, but was just curious of just an initial reaction. Someone that's seen this footage before, battles with a few things for her personally, but knowing that actually, it's as simple as the choices that we make and sometimes it's so simple just to make a choice that's kind instead of paying for the exploitation and cruelty of animals. So yeah, at the end of the day, we can always choose kindness. You know, it doesn't take much more time, much more inconvenience, but knowing that there's victims involved, and that's who we're speaking up for today. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy for the animals, and that's who we're obviously advocating on behalf of today. They can't speak up, they can't be here and protest and speak to the public, so we've got to do it for them, and showing the footage, sharing their stories, and ultimately speaking up for what happens to them. Yes, still alive. So this is Aaron, protein deficiency. If anyone wants to follow his social medias, puts up some great content. Brilliant activist, all round, outreach, anything. It's brilliant. So, how have you found it so far today?
It's very interesting. It's a completely different format to that which we're used to doing on the standard Reader Freeze, but I think it's powerful. We maybe show 70, 80 people at standard event. The footage, which is great, but obviously an event like this, we must have had hundreds, if not well over 1,000 people walk past and have a look.
Yeah, and we've only been starting like an hour, just over, something like that.
3 or 4 repetitions so far, and we've got a long way to go.
Exactly.
And the cubes are filling up quite well each time. I think there's a good influx of people. Birmingham is a busy place, obviously we're in the centre of Birmingham, and it's fantastic weather, which helps as well. I couldn't ask for better weather, actually, considering how it's been recently. So
definitely need to top up the sun cream, I think.
Yes, thank you for that, Elliot.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think if every Reader Free could afford this kind of a budget, the world would go vegan.
Imagine this in every town and city every Saturday. That would be incredible.
And of course, we've already had a couple of people watch it, come over, say, "I'm going vegan." And
brilliant.
They've started outreaching. They're in the crowd already. They're shadowing. They're learning.
So, as in just from watching that, they've then jumped onto the other side and now speaking up for them.
They've come
that
out.
is incredible.
They've not realised what's going to happen today.
Oh wow!
Like an hour ago, I might fancy a bacon butty or something.
Just walking through the town to a city centre.
And then they've pledged to never eat meat, dairy, eggs. Any use of animals is off the cards for them, and they're very happy about it. So
that's incredible.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how many stories like that we get today.
And that's the power within just like an hour already, and not only are we turning people vegan, they're becoming activists, and that's so important.
So active
incredible.
billboards like this in every city will be done in no time. We'll have nothing
exactly. All the animals will be free.
I've been chatting to some of the bigger activists as well, and like Mel and Steve, and they've all had good conversations so far.
Brilliant. Yeah, I was curious to see how some of their conversations. I know Steve's filming at the moment. If you can see him in the background.
Salmon coloured shirt.
Yeah, curious to see what their perception is. At the moment, I've had pretty much two conversations.
Take part in the 3-minute movie challenge.
That is very loud, Kirsten. But yeah, the first guy decided to go vegan. He was going to go to McDonald's and now decided, no, I'm going to change, which was just fantastic. And that's the power of just the footage and the second person as well, very emotionally taken back by it, and has dangled in the sort of the vegan diet, let's say, for a few times. And I think hopefully she'll go back after seeing that. So hopefully everyone's having, similar, really positive and emotional conversations.
Changing the course of people's lives for the better, and of course the animals, which is the most important part.
100%.
Someone going vegan today versus never going vegan, the hundreds, thousands of animals saved.
Exactly. And that's the idea. Like even one person in a year, you're saving hundreds of animals' lives.
Exactly.
And that's just one person.
Sometimes how much change they can enact themselves.
Exactly.
It's not all corporations. We don't have to buy all the corporations. We can start at home. We can start by looking at ourselves.
Don't have to wait for anything.
Exactly. Take action. Come out. Join us. Go vegan first, and then come out and
absolutely.
join us. And everyone else just, help animals. Speak up for animals, because they don't have a voice, do they, really, at the end of the day?
Exactly. And that's why we've got, so many activists here speaking on their behalf, and just here alone, how many animals are being saved from us making kind of choices, and hopefully that expands and we get more people to choose the kinder option. So
every year we'll keep growing.
Exactly.
More activists, more people reached, more vegans.
Exactly. Less animals being killed, and that's the main thing. So next one starts in 2 minutes, so I'll let you
I'll head off and get some more footage. But,
Yeah. Keep up the amazing work,
I
and
might come and find you later.
yeah,
and,
check in later and see if you've got any more stories from any
Conversions.
outreach. Yeah, conversions.
Lovely.
Cool. Yeah.
Later.
So yeah, that was Aaron. So at Protein Deficiency is his social media handle. So please feel free to give him a follow. Yeah, Kirsten's using my our megaphone rather loudly today, but it's good. Yeah, I think she's turned the volume down. So yeah, in a minute's time we'll be showing the footage again. So anyone that's just tuned in, we've got the public standing on squares in front of a 28-foot screen. They're about to take a 3-minute movie challenge. The screen says the truth reveals in, then there's a timer and it says watch and win a prize. And you can watch this same challenge now. You can go to the link in my description of this video, and it's called 3minutes.wtf. It'd be great if you can either watch the challenge here live on the stream, or if you can go to the link and watch the 3minutes.wtf, and then hop back in the chat and maybe post a comment about how it made you feel and what thoughts you've got from watching it. So yeah, the challenge is about to start. As always, I'll flip the camera around. Let me know if that still works for you. But yeah, I will flip the camera around. Right. So the challenge is starting in 7 seconds. And again, we'll try and capture the emotions and what people feel afterwards. So, yep, I'll stay quiet whilst the film plays.
What do you think about it?
Okay, cool. Hopefully you can hear me again now, and I'm muted. So the challenge here has just finished, so all the public have just watched the 3-minute movie challenge. Excuse me, did you just take the challenge? Do you want to take a prize? We've got some free food on the... Sorry. Oh, no, that's all right. I'll leave it with you. Yeah, go for it. I'll give them to Mel and Steve. They're great outreachers, probably better than me. Yeah, absolutely. Have you got a prize as well? We got free food on the table. If you want to grab a prize and then come over.
All right.
Or you want to come over first and we'll have a chat? Let's do it. Cool. As long or short as you want. You can, you can go whenever you like. So you've just done what's known as the 3-minute movie challenge.
Yeah.
Do you have the headphones on as well?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel watching what you've just seen?
It was.
Yeah, don't lie. Be honest. Be truthful.
It was worse than I thought because the show was like how the males are like considered useless, so they're killed basically straight away, and then what was the one? Oh yeah, and then they get hung up upside down, and then they got cut from the throat.
Yeah.
Basically, get killed really brutally from a young age, and even the ones that get to grow, they basically grow they're growing unnaturally. So like they grow really fast and really fat, really quickly, and then the legs obviously won't have time to grow.
Their bodies come too big for their legs.
So the legs won't be able to handle the weight, fall over, they can't walk, leads health problems and stuff.
Particularly in the chickens, so they're bred to grow as quickly as possible to get as big as possible, and they're killed at about 6 weeks old, 42 days old. They're babies, and the way that they're killed is they're often lowered into a CO2 gas chamber, and that's just for for chicken meat essentially, but also for eggs. So male chicks that are born are basically put into a macerator and killed on day 1 of birth because they're no use to the egg industry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen that. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, you say it's a bit brutal. It's not very nice to see. The way that they're killing the animals. I guess the question is, do you think we have to do what we're doing to these animals today?
No, I don't think it has to be so brutal. Like it's just it's like they almost sat down around the table and said, "What's the most brutal way to kill these pigs and make money?" And they come up with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of.
And interesting, like what you've seen as well, like that's like the best of the best standard. So like in this country, obviously, like we've got red tractor farming approval, RSPCA assured, and that's the best of the best kind of standards that they would have, and that's the most humane methods they've got. So pigs going to gas chambers, cows being bolt gunned to head and shot, and then sliced by their throats. That's the best of the best in the industry. So yeah, the question around like. I think it sounds like you're saying, well, maybe they could do it in a nicer way, but to spin that question on its head, imagine if you were in their position, how would someone kill you in a nice way?
Good point. I thought about it that way. I don't think you can. There's no point in thinking because I don't think
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, for someone that doesn't want to die, the kindest thing is not to kill them. And that's the point around like the animals that you've seen obviously being slaughtered at babies' ages for food, but we don't need to. And that's the kind of the key message that we're getting across today, is that you don't have to contribute to what you've seen there. So at the moment, knowingly or not knowingly, you're paying for that to happen. So whenever you go into the supermarket, whenever you go into cafes, restaurants, you're making a choice with your money. So you're paying for a cow to be sliced by the throat, you're paying for a chicken to be gas chambered, or you're paying to say, no, I'm not going to support that, I'm going to eat something else. So the idea of you can be vegan and not support any exploitation or cruelty to animals, you can save hundreds of animals a year by being vegan yourself, and know that you're not basically paying towards that they very much hide from you. What are your thoughts about that?
I agree with what you're saying, but my thing is here.
Go on.
Like, if I was to stop buying like meat and all these things and go vegan, I feel like if it was a mass thing, if we were like thousands of people on a weekly basis to go vegan, obviously then it's going to be substantial. But if I become vegan tomorrow, it's not going to be substantial. It's going to be like a needle in a haystack basically. It's going to be very it's not going to make a big difference.
Yeah, you say that, but just today, we've had so many people literally watch that challenge and decide to be vegan. And that's just in 1 hour, on one day in one place. We're doing this all around the world for Solidarity Day. And this sort of activism happens all the time. But also, just from a personal level, like you're saving 200 to 300 animals per year yourself. So you make a difference personally, but also when you look at every other social injustice movement throughout time, most people say, oh, well, it's never going to change. It's always been this way. I'm not going to make a difference. But the power is when a small group of individuals start saying, oh no, I'm going to change myself. And that's when the power happens. You don't need the whole world to suddenly go vegan overnight to make a change. You need a small portion of people to take that accountability upon themselves. And then you'll see the change happen. It's all supply and demand. So, all of us here don't buy animal products. So all those animals are not being bred and killed for that. And I think the more and more people that do that, the less basically cruelty and exploitation that you've seen on the screen is going to happen. And less animals being killed is ultimately, we should be kind to animals. We're all on this planet together, and we should treat everyone with kindness rather than putting them into gas chambers. And especially like with 2025, being vegan is so easy. So I've been vegan for 4.5 years now. And it was after watching a similar documentary, and I thought, I've seen what I've seen, and I'm paying towards this at the moment, and I can no longer contribute to that because I know the harm that I'm causing. So, when you go to the supermarket, instead of buying, beef, burgers, chicken, you can either buy vegan versions, plant-based ones, or you can eat, plant-based diets that are more like whole foods, beans, legumes, whatever. You can basically eat any of the same meals you have today, swap out the animals and replace it with a plant-based product. And any supermarket, cafe, restaurant in this society, it's so available to us that when we have that choice, you can easily choose the choice that has compassion and kindness, and not have those images in your mind of the cows and the chickens, that every time you pay for something, you're either supporting that or you're choosing the compassionate option.
That's true. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I haven't thought about it, not seriously, but I've kind of wondered what my life would be like if I was to become vegan. And I just think I just can't I just love my meats too much.
What would change? Yeah, but you can still have those, the same meat dishes, but a plant-based version of it. You still have the same taste and the same, nutrition, goes to the same places, but you're not paying for the animals to be killed. You're choosing a vegan version or a plant-based version. So you don't lose out on any of the meals you're currently having today. And that's something, like I say, like in this society, there's options everywhere, in every restaurant, cafe, supermarket, that you can choose that option.
Question I have.
Yeah, fire away.
This might be a dumb question, but I don't understand how how you can create meaty type of foods out of plants. How's that done?
Like physically how it's done, or
because obviously plants isn't meat in it. So how do you get
so,
it from?
So yeah, I mean, depending on the type of product, uses different ingredients. So a lot of them are, for example, based around soy, so soybeans. So they would basically process the soybeans to have the texture of that, or they use pea protein. So it always uses things like soy, pea, beans as like a fundamental base. But you can get those products, or you can get more whole foods, things like tofu, tempeh, seitan, high protein, no animals being killed. But it's maybe from your perspective, it's a valid question. And what I've got is a free resource. It's called 3 Movies, and on there you have something called Challenge 22, which I'd highly recommend you looking at. It's a complete free thing, but they can answer any questions you have. It has recipes, but also nowadays you've got ChatGPT. If you want whatever meal you're about to have, just put in, I want this, but make it vegan, and it will tell you what to buy, where to buy it, and how to make it. You can make it scratch. You can buy it from a supermarket. It's so convenient that that the simple choices you make, but the animals aren't being killed for you, for taste pleasure, for your sort of convenience.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
So what do you reckon?
Being vegan, I don't want to say meat's a big part of my life. Obviously, I've eaten meat my whole life. So.
I did as well. Yeah, I did as well. It was, we know what we know, and we're so accustomed to our, our daily meals, and so what we're used to. But knowing that when there's victims involved, that you can choose a different option. And all you have to do is tweak some ingredients. And it's as simple as that. You can have the same meals, you know, burgers, spaghetti bolognese, whatever it might be. You can have the exact same foods that you have there.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just convenience. Like, or rather, it might be inconvenient for you, but it's far more inconvenient for those animals that you've seen on the screen. And it's happening every single day. You know, I've stood outside slaughterhouses many times and watched the trucks of animals coming in, and you know that they're about to be sliced by the throats, loaded into a gas chamber. And it's powerful because, like, it's not something that is so far away. It's something that's happening all around us right now. You know, millions and billions of animals are being killed every single day. And knowing that we have the power to do something about that. Like every social justice movement, the power for a few individuals to change and to speak up, and then society changes and we can stop this because it's all supply and demand.
It's true.
But you know that you could make a decision, you could make this change, you could be vegan from today, you'll never look back, I never look back, and you know that you've always got the animals in the back of your mind.
I mean, I'll definitely put an effort into like making stuff like more vegan friendly. I can't say I'll be 100% vegan. I just don't think I will be. Like, you know, when you see people who think they do certain things and they make certain accomplishments, you just think, I couldn't do that.
Like what? Like what? Like Olympic athletes, so many in the last Olympics. Many vegans got gold medals in the last Olympics. I think the latest strongest man in Germany is vegan. You know, you've got Lewis Hamilton, Formula One, vegan. You could be in the peak of all sports. Novak Djokovic, tennis, vegan. High-performing athletes in every sport, plant-based. There's a really good documentary called The Game Changers. I think it's on Netflix. Highly recommend watching because it's all about like sports athletes and how meat impacts their performance. They did a whole study of one of the NFL teams. And that's quite interesting to understand a bit more about. But know that you're not limited from those choices. If anything, it gives you an enhancement. It's healthier. But ultimately, you know, it's not necessarily about health, even though that is a benefit of being vegan and plant-based, is the health benefits. But the main benefit is obviously for the animals not being shot in the head. And I feel like you're thinking of, oh, where am I? You know, I stumbled down the road. But the idea is, you could take the journey from today and say, I am going to try at my absolute hardest to not purchase animal products and support animal industries. And you'll open your eyes a lot, because every time you go and make a choice now, you'll think, oh, you know, you go to a sandwich shop and you've got meat sandwich, vegan sandwich, oh, I'll go for a vegan sandwich. And you start to think, okay, this isn't so difficult, and you can make a change. And that's, you know, I found it so much easier than I thought, because I had the same meals, just replacing the products in the meals, you know, use Google, whatever it might be, to find a recipe. Go to the supermarkets, you just pick up a different product from a different shelf. So you can live in the same way that you do now, you know, and still live happy, healthy lives, and just from eating plants and not supporting these industries.
I feel like what you said about like the sandwiches and that, and making it a very gradual thing. Because when I hear people say I've gone vegan, I think you've been eating meat yesterday and now never meat for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I just think that's so crazy.
Well, I think that's something to note as well. I feel like some people, like here, even today, like have had very different journeys. A lot of people go vegetarian first. Some people might be, you know, sort of on and off. But I think people take their journeys differently. And some people will go vegan overnight, and a lot of people do that is because they've seen something as powerful as what that is, and they realise, like, from now on, I'm still paying for that or I'm not. And it's that very quick choice of, okay, I can change right now. Like, there's nothing stopping me from gradually, you know, taking a month or two to ease into it. It might just take some getting used to in terms of where to look in the supermarket, but they're just minor adjustments and minor sort of inconveniences to get you there. But being vegan as well, like, it's not just a diet. It's all veganism is it's an ethical principle against cruelty to animals and harming animals. That's all it is. So it's, you know, the food we buy, the clothes we wear, whether we, you know, support, you know, animals in tanks and in circuses. You can either be on the side of, I want to be kind to animals and treat them with respect, or I'm going to pay for them to be enslaved and killed. And it's where do you sit on that side of the fence that is ultimately, from now you've known that, it's where do you go from here. And a lot of the people won't have seen footage like that, and we're obviously showing it more and more to people because these industries keep it so hidden from us because they know that, like you said, it's such a brutal way of killing these animals, and that's the way it has to be done for the products that people buy. But it doesn't have to be that way if everyone goes vegan.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an effort to be more vegan-like. Yeah, put an effort into like trying vegan stuff first of all, because obviously I've never done nothing vegan. So first of all, I think the biggest step for me will be trying vegan stuff at first, and then when I find stuff I like that's vegan, I just make it like gradual. And I can't say for sure if I've gone 100% vegan, but like I might be somewhat percent vegan with certain things. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna try to
but
do.
yeah, what's brilliant is that you're willing to make a change. You're open-minded, and you can see that, you know, the harm that's being caused, and I know that, you know, it might take you some, like I say, some minor adjustments to realise, okay, I need to swap this out, or, you know, I need to change this. Like they're minor inconveniences, and that resource I gave you, Challenge 22 or ChatGPT, whatever, Google, just so simple just to ask that question and to know what to do. And yeah, it will change your life for the better, because knowing that you're saving animals, not paying for them to be killed. And you know, everyone around here has that same revelation of we can be kind, we can be cruel, and know that from this moment onwards, like the money that you have is you're voting of what you're paying for. So you can either pay for the kinder options or pay for the cruel options, and that's it. So, you know, it's down to you at the end of the day. But you obviously keep what you've seen in the back of your mind. Don't forget that, and you can watch the full-length documentary on that resource that I gave you as well. Yeah, always have the animals in the back of your mind, whatever choice you make from now going forward, and know that you can save animals. So, and if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Like I would happily message you if you've got any questions about, you know, being vegan, or I struggled in this situation. Like I'm here to help everyone. So, you know, my social media is alex.activism. Find me on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. But yeah, please drop me a message, because I genuinely would want to help. You know, if you hit any stumbling blocks, I'd rather be there to support you. Don't think like you don't have to do this alone. There's vegans everywhere. It's just, this is you've opened your eyes, and now it's from this moment onwards what you're going to do about it. So I'll leave you with that thought. But thank you for stopping by and the conversation. And like I say, check out the resource. And yeah, if you want to follow me, alex.activism, and drop me a message. And honestly, any questions at all, they can be dumb questions, they can be stupid questions, but for the sake of the animals, you know, happy to help with that.
So you said alex.activism?
Yes, yeah. I don't know which social media platforms you kind of use.
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Wouldn't there be more from the standpoint of,
This one?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Honestly, drop me a message, and you know, I can send you. I know you've got the card with the resources, but yeah, I'm more than happy to help with anything. Like, you're not alone, and just think the animals in the back of your mind, and you can choose kindness. So,
thank you.
No, thank you very much for the conversation, and yeah, I hope you have a good rest of the day and Birmingham, whatever you're up to, and yeah, see you around. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
where would the
Yo, is it going posted? He was on Instagram. Is it on like TikTok? It's getting posted?
YouTube.
Alright, cool.
Do you get proceeds? We don't even get proceeds.
That's the kind of question you ask at the start.
No, I did.
Oh.
It's just that I saw.
Wait, so you on Instagram now?
Yeah, you're famous now.
How many people are on that? 10K?
How many you got? Followers?
Oh, not many. Not that many. Well,
like,
depends what you're comparing it to. It's more than one, but less than a million. Yeah.
At least one person's watched you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Thank you.
What are your names?
Matt.
Pam.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We'll have a think. You do. Nice to meet you all.
Everything's good about spirituality.
Yeah, we need to feed those animals.
Hey, did you get a prize at all with the free food? Yeah. I think we've got some vegan sausage rolls and some other sweet treats. Yeah, and as you came on camera, help yourself to a couple. So. They're vegan sausage rolls, by the way, from Greg's. Worth a try.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I didn't realise you'd take them over. I was like, oh, I've just walked into. Oh no, you're interviewing those people. Yeah. It's just an absolute. Yeah, enjoy. Thanks for the reminder about the prize. Yeah, I did forget indeed. Hopefully you managed to catch that outreach. So yeah, interestingly, the guy I just spoke to, his I think their friends have just been spoken to by Mel and Steve as well. So the good thing is that obviously I've had a chat with the person that's just done the challenge. They've had a chat with the person that's just done the challenge. They're all going to be talking about this now. And the good thing is, you know, doing it with your friends who've just done the same thing. You've got a small community that you can already ask questions to about. You know, if you've got any questions about, oh, what do I eat? And you can just ask your friends about that now because they're on that same journey. They've just seen the footage. They're both now tucking into a vegan Greg's sausage roll. So hopefully together now they can be really strong and make that decision to go vegan. And sometimes, you know, they just need that push. So yeah, for anyone that's just tuned in, we're outreaching, it's very hot here, we're outreaching people in the public. We're showing them a 3-minute movie challenge on this 28-foot screen. It's a horror movie challenge, but we're not telling the public what the challenge is. So they'll basically go into the squares at the front. As you can see here, the crowd's already forming again. So 1 minute 40 and the next challenge will begin. Then once they've watched the footage, there'll be some outreaches around to have a conversation with them afterwards. And they'll also win a free prize. And if you want to take the challenge, there's a link in the description to this video. Go to 3minutes.wtf, that's 3minutes.wtf, and you can watch the same footage that is about to be shown on here. So yeah, please do check it out. It's only a 3-minute movie. It's not a lot of time, and yeah, be curious if anyone does want to go into that link, hop back into the live chat and drop a comment in. And yeah, we've 1 minute to go. So it will be showing the footage on the screen and people will have the headphones on, so they'll be able to hear the sounds as well as see the footage. And what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around so you can see exactly what's going on. If you have any questions about the event today or being vegan, please do drop them in the chat. I think the squares were a little bit messed up this year. So there were meant to be blocks of colours, blue, yellow, green, red in separate sections, but I think they let the activists loose with the tape and it was just an absolute free-for-all to just draw squares on the floor with tape. So yeah, it didn't quite go to plan. Right, I'll turn the camera around and just show you the movie challenge that's beginning right now. So, yeah, that was the 3-minute movie challenge. So yeah, we've got a situation where we've got more activists than that need outreaching, which is brilliant. You know, everyone's getting spoken to. Rather it that way round than the other way round. So yeah, we've got so many, you know, at least 50 activists here speaking to the public. So yeah, we're showing the 3-minute movie challenge today, Birmingham City Centre. So every 10 minutes we're cycling through the same 3-minute footage. So you can watch that footage on 3minutes.wtf. You can watch it at any time, and it just shows you, well, we don't tell the public what the footage is. We keep it as a challenge, a horror movie challenge. The screen says "The Truth Reveals In." It's got a timer and then says "Watch and win a prize." So the idea that the public will go over, they'll stand on the squares, they'll put the headphones on, and they'll watch the 3-minute footage. So yeah, had some really interesting conversations so far today. It's just been so busy. You know, as soon as the challenge finishes, you know, they try and disperse, but we've got activists all around the perimeter here, and everyone's being spoken to, which is brilliant, because we want to understand how people feel from watching this challenge. We want to understand what concerns and challenges they may have, what questions they may have. It could be the first time that people are seeing this sort of footage today. And we want to be there to support them, encourage them, and help them essentially make a shift to being vegan. But yeah, there's a link in my description. You can watch this same challenge at 3minutes.wtf. So I'll just show you whilst the time is here, just a quick pan around of the setting. So we're in Birmingham City Centre. It's been a strong flow of people all afternoon so far. We've got some amazing activists here. Jake and Lee there. We've got another Jake over there. We've got Pixie. We've got Kenny from Vegan for the Animals. We've got Vegan Gaze. We've got Jem Lettuce over there. James Hattersley in the background over there. John Animal Rights. Carnism Debunked. We've got Mel and Steve over here. And on the tables on the side, we've got the prizes that we're giving away there. We've got the Greg's vegan sausage rolls. We've got some, I think, some saurine sponge cakes and some Roundtree's fruit pastels. So yeah, we've got activists all set up around the perimeter, ready to outreach, give out the prizes. And then the gazebo at the back, we've got the kids version, the children's version of the movie challenge. So this is for 13-year-olds and under that will watch this challenge, and we've got some outreach going on over there as well, so that kids can also get involved in the challenge. It's a hot day. It's a very hot day. There's an outreach conversation going on over there. But yeah, so we've got people with these signs that are basically attracting the public to coming in. It says win free food for watching a movie, or watch this movie and win a prize. and that will draw broken glass. That will hopefully draw people in.
Instead of doing something like this, like speaking to people.
So yeah, the next movie challenge will be starting in 4 minutes and 48 seconds.
Turn it off for like one screen and everybody and then get back to it.
That was
So yeah, doing the 3-minute movie challenge today with We the Free, it's the animal rights organisation. And yeah, they're doing a special event for Solidarity Day today. We've got a big screen in the centre of Birmingham, and we're showing the horror movie challenge, and we're getting the public to come over to stand in the squares, and once the timer hits 0, the 3-minute clip will play. And we're not telling the public what the footage is about. It's a secret. We want to keep them intrigued, and we want people to be exposed to the realities of what we're showing them. And if you're curious to know what it is that we're showing them, please go to the link in my description of this video, or go to 3minutes.wtf, and you can take the challenge. It's 3 minutes long, and you can watch exactly what people are watching on the screen there. So if you've got any questions about the event, what we're doing today, about being vegan, about animals, about outreach, about activism, please do, feel free to drop any questions in the chat. Yeah, surrounded by so many activists today. Everyone's raring to go. It's great to see. So yeah, we've got about 50 activists here ready to speak to the public after they finish the challenge. We've got more activists than the public taking the challenge, so it means that every person will be spoken to, even though we're in a large public setting. And yeah, lots of people also filming content today. Various people doing interviews, conversations with the public, and ultimately going to be sharing the same sort of footage on social media afterwards as well. But yeah, we're here to speak up for the animals today. We're here to show the public the reality of what happens to animals in animal agriculture, exactly what happens to cows, exactly what happens to pigs, to sheep, to chickens, the egg industry, the milk industry, the dairy industry. We're here to expose exactly what happens to the public via a 3-minute video, to show them the truth, to ask them questions, and ultimately the hope that people go vegan today. Would you like to take the 3-minute movie challenge?
No, thank you.
No?
But I'm looking to see if you had a monitor on, because everybody says the back camera is better than the front camera.
It is. Yeah, it is. Well, I turn it around to show the footage on there.
Yeah.
But whilst it's front camera, because then I can see, if my screen goes off or anything. Otherwise, I could be rolling and my phone could have died 10 minutes ago and I wouldn't know. But yeah, appreciate I appreciate that. Thank you though. No, I appreciate that.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. You don't want to stop by and watch the challenge?
We're on a mission. What is
Can
the
I?
challenge?
So it's a
What's the video of?
It's a surprise.
God.
So if you've got 3 minutes, you're more than welcome to do it. So the next one's in 1 minute's time, so you don't have to wait long at all.
Julia.
We'll get. It's only 3 minutes long. All you have to do is 3 minutes long. You just put some headphones on, and then you can get on with the rest of your day. And you win free food as well, completely free.
We're at a late lunch.
You're gonna want to see this. You're gonna want to see this footage.
See?
Is it like blood and gore? Is it about abortion?
Very surprised, yeah.
It's a powerful thing that you'll never forget.
US. I don't need to be terrified. I'm on holiday. I want to relax.
It's just as bad as the US, this footage.
I don't want to.
You don't sound US. What's going on
Well, I
there?
was born here, but I've been in America for 50 years.
50 years?
So the next challenge will be starting in 15 minutes time, so I'm just going to turn the camera around ready.
I'll just watch the video.
I'm glad I saw it 6 years ago.
So the next movie challenge is about to begin.
People do think cow's milk is better. You definitely don't need to watch it then, but you need to tell whoever's not vegan.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's animals,
yes,
yeah.
yes. As a matter of fact, there's a French chef that has a vegan restaurant that I wanted to go and check out. Yeah, I am. I actually 4. It looks like you train. I do CrossFit. So we take my husband. Yeah, I'm well preserved. I take care of myself. Yeah, thank you. Yes. So my husband had severe psoriasis, and he goes to a dermatologist, and they prescribe pharmaceuticals and drugs and everything. And he was saying, just keep it away. Cut out meat, cut out dairy, cut out wheat. For him, I did the same. So his question was, what's the name of the place? Told me, it's about. Anyway,
It's like vegetarian.
transformation of my skin, I feel like health and today is a bit more expensive. Yes, so the moisturizer is still bad that in the mornings
How's it going? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying, yes.
So that's the challenge finished again. Hopefully sound's back on now. I just muted it for a second. So you can see everyone here has just taken that challenge. So yeah, hopefully the sound's back on now and the timer's reset. So yeah, hopefully the sound's back on now and the timer. Cool. Get out of their way.
No one ever mentions, and it's I believe it's good.
Everyone's having some amazing outreach conversations, just walking in front of everyone's filming. Can't get away from not being on camera around here. Let's do a quick pan around so you can see exactly what's going on. We've got Plant Geezer having a conversation here with a lady who was going to take the challenge, but it's actually already vegan. So yeah, he's just having a chat about that. We've got Mel and Steve over there.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah, so all the outreach is now happening. To the people that have just taken the challenge. They'll be getting your free prizes as well. It's Jake with the loud voice there, trying to bring people in. So all of these people going past will either come and do the challenge, or they will often just stand at the kind of the back and watch the challenge that's going on. So yeah, we're in Birmingham City Centre.
When I first came up, I thought you sound like a Yankee. That's you? Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah. And likewise, good luck. Do you work out your train, right? Yes. Where do you go?
I'll go to Good Lake.
Right. So yeah, we're doing the 3-minute movie challenge today in Birmingham City Centre. We've got a 28-foot screen and we're showing the public the reality of what happens to animals. We're not telling the public what the challenge is or what the video is going to be about. We're saying basically, come and watch this movie, you'll win a free prize, and then we'll have an outreach conversation with them afterwards. So yeah, in 6 minutes 45, we'll be having another viewing of the 3-minute movie challenge. You can watch the footage that is about to be shown on that screen. You can watch it right now. The link's in my description to this video. It's called 3minutes.wtf. You can watch the 3-minute movie challenge. And yeah, you can see the reality for yourself. And if anyone has never seen this type of footage before, please, I encourage you to watch the challenge, watch what happens to animals in agriculture, what happens to animals in testing, in entertainment, and what happens in the clothing industry. You know, things like leather, fur, and wool. Animals are being exploited across multiple industries around the world. It's not just something that happens, you know, on the other side of the planet. This is all things that happen locally. And you can take a stance to be either for the exploitation of animals, and you can pay for animals to be killed or harmed for food or for clothing, or you can pay to be kind to animals. You can be vegan, you can eat plants, and you can be against the exploitation of animals. It's just a simple ethical stance to be kind to animals instead of cruel to them. So yeah, 5 minutes to go. We'll get people starting to come back onto the squares and they'll be putting their headsets on. But yeah, there's so many incredible activists all around here today, all having amazing conversations. Just whilst that last footage was playing, I was chatting to just a couple of people about their interactions they've had so far today. So Mel and Steve, and also Jake, not Plant Geezer, a different Jake. All the conversations they've had so far is everyone has been so, I guess, compassionate conversations, and their eyes have been opened and they can already make that decision to either go vegan or to learn more, to watch something and to take productive steps to being vegan today. And that's just incredible how well this is being perceived. Yeah, I think we all thought, you know, having a big screen in a city centre would cause quite a lot of disruption, but everyone has been so amazing. So the challenge, there's a link in my description. You can watch the challenge right now, or you can wait 4 minutes 20. I'll be showing it on the big screen here. It's a 3-minute movie challenge, and you can go to 3minutes.wtf and you can watch the challenge right now. You can hop back on the stream and put a comment about your initial thoughts after watching it. And yeah, we're not telling the public exactly what is being shown. It's a secret challenge, but the idea is that they would watch the footage, they'll win a prize, and then one of the incredible activists around here will have a conversation with them afterwards. Yeah, we've got activists set up all around the perimeter, so everyone that watches the challenge will be spoken to, and they'll get a prize, and they'll be having an outreach conversation to see what questions they've got and to get their sort of reactions. Oh, that's awesome, Jake. Thank you. We the Free. Yes, it's a We the Free event. So it's part of Solidarity Day. So we're wearing these white T-shirts you can see here for Solidarity Day. It's a special one-off event that happens every year, and we are in Birmingham City Centre. And essentially, this is a big extension of the 3-minute movie challenge that you might know of from sort of local towns, where we'll have TV screens or iPads set up and we'll show the public the 3-minute movie challenge. Same concept, but we've got a 28-foot screen that we're essentially drawing in the city of Birmingham into this challenge. And you know, hundreds and hundreds of people are walking past, and we're getting, you know, everyone who's sort of watching from the perimeter is watching. Everyone's that coming to do the challenge will put their headphones on and watch it. Yeah, we're reaching thousands of people today, from not only the outreach happening here, but all the people videoing conversations, sharing online content, YouTube live streams. We're reaching thousands of people from a 3-minute movie challenge. And you can watch it through this live stream, or you can watch it there's a link in my description to this video. It's called 3minutes.wtf, and you can watch exactly what's about to be shown in 2 minutes time. The movie is only 3 minutes long, and you know, it's not a long time at all, and you can uncover what is being shown to the public. That's awesome, Neil. Yeah, I think I'd encourage any activists to get involved with the 3-minute movie challenge at We the Free. It's such a powerful way to engage the public, raise the awareness, and to make change. It really is incredible. From the conversations that you have, people are often shook, they're emotional, and they can then make a decision from that moment onwards to becoming vegan. And there's not a lot of sort of activism out there that can have that same powerful impact after a short sort of space of time. Just a 3-minute movie, and sometimes it doesn't even need a conversation. You just watch the footage and make the change for yourself. But us as activists, we're here to just guide them and to show them that the cruelty and harm that is being shown doesn't have to be that way. And we're here to say, you know, you can be vegan, you can choose kindness. These are the resources that may help you. And yeah, ultimately guide them to become vegan. And I was also told that was really interesting is that 2 people, maybe even more now, but 2 people so far have watched the challenge. Then they have not only have they become vegan, they have decided to join the activists around the side here to start speaking with the public. There's one person that's shadowing an activist, and there's another person that is now talking to the public and engaging in conversations just from watching this 3-minute movie challenge today. So not only is it making people vegan, it's turning people activists, just of the power of a big screen and some people standing around. So yeah, it really is incredible the impact that today's had. So the next one will be in 16 seconds, and I'll flip the camera around so you can watch it. And if not, check the link in my bio, in the description rather, and you can watch the 3 minutes that's about to be shown in your own time. So 3minutes.wtf.
It's got some really good shots of the back.
So that was the 3-minute movie challenge. Like I said, you can go to 3minutes.wtf and you can watch the challenge that's just shown.
And that responsibility of that animal dying isn't so far that you're not responsible.
So yeah, the free prizes we're giving away today are Greg's vegan sausage rolls, some fruit pastel, some saurine, yeah, that the public can come and get for free if they watch the challenge. So yeah, all the members of the public that have just watched the challenge is now being outreached, and I'll just flip the camera around so you can see exactly what's going on. So it's a bit of a hot spot down by the prize table. And yeah, so now they're basically having a conversation about the footage that they've just seen. So a lot of people will essentially be pretty emotional. They might have questions, concerns. They might not care, but this is where we want to have a conversation with them afterwards to find out how they actually felt about the footage that they've just seen, which could be for the first time they've ever watched this sort of thing. And ultimately, we want to lead them to a road that makes them becoming vegan. We want them to choose the compassionate choices instead of the choices that involve cruelty and exploitation. All these fantastic activists having conversations, from the people bringing the public over, conversations there with the public happening, So yeah, 7 minutes 45 till the next one starts. So we'll soon start having more people join the grid at the front. Yeah, we've got Kenny, Vegan for the Animals, over there with Vegan Gays having an outreach conversation. We've got Pixie over there having an interview. We've got It's Mel and Steve as well having an outreach conversation. We've got Lee, Logically Vegan, having a conversation here. So many activists. It's turned into a very, very hot day today. Already run out of water, and we're meant to be going till at least 5 o'clock, so we might have to have a break shortly. So yeah, you can watch this challenge that's being shown on the screen, 3minutes.wtf, 3minutes.wtf. There's a link in my description if you want to watch the challenge, or if there's also a link in there to go to further support things like Challenge 22 if you're curious about what's being shown. And yeah, to learn a little bit more, speak to a mentor, whatever it might be, you can find loads of resources from those links. So 3movies.wtf or 3minutes.wtf if you want to watch the challenge that's being shown. And the next live viewing will be in 6 minutes time. Remember your sun cream, I know, right? I put some on earlier, and then turns out most activists here actually forgot to bring sun cream with them, so my bottle is now empty. So might have to find a shop. But yeah, it's very hot. Make sure everyone stays hydrated, stays in all health. But there's zero shade here, to be fair. There's very exposed. But the good thing about that is everyone's being essentially a funnel into this the square of Birmingham city centre. So yeah, I will catch up with some of the activists soon on the conversations that they've had so far today. I'm curious to see what sort of conversations they've had, what experiences they've had, if it's been fairly positive, if they've had any sort of challenging situations, but hopefully it's all been positive. And from today we've made so many people turn vegan in just a couple of hours of being here. So yeah, this is an organisation event from We the Free. They're doing their 3-minute movie challenge, but this is a special version for Solidarity Day. It happens kind of once a year, and we've got a big screen, 28-foot screen on a truck that we're showing to the public, and we'll encourage the public to come over to stand in squares at the front, and they will put on headphones and they will listen and watch the footage as it plays in real time, and then we'll try and capture some of those reactions and then speak to them afterwards as well and have a conversation. Yeah, it's pretty busy. Would you guys like to take the challenge?
What is it about?
It's a movie challenge. We can't tell you exactly what it is because that would ruin the surprise. Okay. But it's 3 minutes long. All you have to do is put a headset on. You can leave at any time. So yeah, it's a bit of a surprise. But you'll also, just for watching it, we've got tables with free food on, so you win a prize essentially for watching it. That's the. So just 3 minutes, and yeah.
For 3 minutes, I'm going to stay here for 3 minutes. Whether
that's the right answer. Well, that's it. Yeah, if you can leave at any point.
Sausage roll's going to sort of.
Is it just a 3 minute?
Yeah, it's a 3-minute challenge. So yeah, we were playing it every sort of 10 minutes to get people over, play it, and then kind of keep playing it along. So yeah, the next one's in just under 3.5 minutes. So if you want to grab, I'll get you a headset and you can, come on over. Have you got a couple of headsets?
Yeah, hopefully.
Thank you. 2, please.
Yeah, I don't know if that one is. Turn them on off.
Should it show red?
Should show, but that's definitely on.
Okay.
100%. I'm not sure of that one. I couldn't hear it. The volume might be down. That is on.
Cool. Thank you very much. Got you some headphones. So yeah, if you want to basically go and stand in one of the squares and get a good view, and yeah, it'll start in 2.5 minutes. And yeah, afterwards, yeah, we'll give you a prize. And if you want to have a conversation, you can. But yeah, obviously it's a challenge, so you know it's consensual. You can leave at any point. But yeah, it's, yeah, I won't say any more than that. I'll leave it with you. But good luck.
Have these been cleaned though, have they?
Yes, I believe so. I think every time they take them off, they go back into a box and they'll turn them off, reset them, and then give them back out again.
Thank you.
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll see you shortly. Enjoy. Don't know if enjoy was the right word to use, but I've got to keep them interested. So yeah, next challenge will be in 1 minute and 40 seconds. So I'll flip the camera around, you can all watch it. And if you want to watch it right now, you can go to 3minutes.wtf and you can take the challenge yourself. You can watch this 3-minute movie and it's completely free to do. Just 3 minutes.
You can walk away at any point if you don't like YouTube. Oh, we've got 1 minute, 10 seconds. Like, see what we win.
Go on then, I'll watch you.
Gonna take the challenge? Free food? No?
What is it about?
Well, we can't tell you what it's about.
Are you a YouTuber?
At the moment, yeah, I'm YouTube live stream at the moment. But yeah, we can't tell you what it's about. But that's the idea of a challenge, that we get people to go over and watch it, and then get some food, and then we'll have a conversation afterwards. 45 seconds. Take the challenge. Yeah. There's a guy with a box handing them out. God, that's not stopping, is it? Runaway bottle. Okay, 14 seconds. So I'll turn the camera around so anyone on the stream can watch the challenge. So yeah, that was another hosting of the 3-minute challenge. So I'm just going to follow up with the couple that I managed to get over with the headphones and see what their reactions were. Well done for doing the challenge. Do you want to come over and get one of the prizes for doing it? It's a vegan sausage roll, funny enough. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a table of goodies if you wanted to come over. There's also some sweet things. We've got some saurine or fruit pastels as well.
His IQ's in single digits.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers. Yeah, what did you think of it? What did you?
I enjoyed it. It's interesting, isn't it? And I think we don't really eat that much meat anyway, do we? But I think it is bad the way they are. What happens, to be honest. Are you a vegetarian?
So vegan. So from the footage you saw, the various different animals.
Yes.
So for example, the eggs and the baby chicks going into that macerator,
Yeah, that's awful.
that's the egg industry. And for things like dairy, like that's also being a vegetarian. You know, they're still essentially paying for what you've seen there. But have you ever seen anything like that before?
No,
like that sort of footage? Have you been exposed
I
to
think
that?
in reality, you've got to sort of trust in your own country's sort of regulation, haven't you? And I know unscrupulous things do go on. The interesting thing when they were talking about the sort of the animals having their throats slit, why is it targeted the religions then that are really pushing the halal meat?
Yeah.
So it's not mentioned, is it? So everyone tries to steer away from the religion aspect of it.
Yeah, and this
Where
is
for
the
me,
thing
that's
because
quite a main thing, you know.
well, I mean, like what you've seen there, like that's like in the UK, that's standard practice. Red Tractor approved, RSPCA assured. So the cows essentially are bolt gunned to the head and have their throat sliced. The pigs are put into CO2 gas chambers. Same with chickens as well, and that's kind of the best of the industry, and that's in the UK. Like it's not on the other side of the world.
In the UK.
Yeah, that's it shows the standard practice of exactly, and that's kind of like the best of the best, the most humane methods, and it's kind of crazy when you think about that actually what part of that is humane. But yeah, does it make you think about choices that you might make from now on being exposed to that? Do you know what being vegan is? Like, or have you just heard? Do you know any vegans? Or? Yeah. So I think maybe there's often a misconception. All being vegan is, it's not a diet. It's just an ethical stance against the exploitation of animals. It's basically being vegan is being kind to animals, and that's all it is. So part of that is diet. So choosing not to eat animal products. So part of that is not supporting things like circuses where animals are in cages and zoos, things like that. And also for things like clothing or testing, cosmetics. So the idea is that from being vegan, you're choosing not to pay your money towards the industries that cause the harm to animals. You're choosing to buy something else. So, in the supermarkets, you're buying plant-based products or just, plant-based foods. They don't have. You can nowadays you have like the vegan alternatives. Like you have the same meals where you just buy a different product. You go to the plant-based section in the supermarket, or in a restaurant, you've got the menu with VG or VE that shows vegan. So
common, isn't it?
now in 2025, it's almost like it's becoming a lot more normalised and and especially like we're showing this today, but there's.
I think it's good to create the awareness, isn't it? And the
Absolutely, absolutely, because the industries, they obviously hide that. There's the famous quote, if slaughterhouses had glass walls, the world would be vegan, because obviously what happens to animals they don't want to know about, because when people go to a supermarket or restaurant, they buy the end product, they don't see any of that happen. And I think that's just like I've grown up eating meat all my life as well until recently, where I watched something similar and I thought you almost feel like you've been lied to a little bit, and you just want to then like after.
Do you avoid leather products? Anything?
Yes. Yeah. So like leather, I don't know if it showed it much on there, but like often people think, leather is just it's a byproduct of cows. It's the disused bit, but it's not. It's a co-product. So the leather industry slaughters animals for their skins, and then meat is also used for it. It's not just we'll just use their skins. It's part of the industry, and so yeah, anything to do with leather. But like these shoes, they look like leather shoes, but they're vegan. They're made from synthetics. So it's one of those things like you would never know. But nowadays you can buy so many things that you can do, and and again, like it's just maybe about awareness and knowing what options are around.
I would never have known that, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. But
Yeah.
I suppose really they've got to be marketing things for people like yourselves, else they're going to lose customers.
Yeah, well, some do,
would ever
but
know
also like some of I know this has got the word vegan on it, but there's like some Adidas shoes that I used to have, and there's no markings on them. They're just by chance they're not leather, they're using synthetics now. Maybe it's cheaper, maybe it's better quality. I'm not sure, but like a lot of things are what I call accidentally vegan. So things that just wouldn't not leather, but you would never notice. So it's just a case of now you have so many alternatives. It's like when you pay for a product, it's almost like what's the excuse of doing it, and like knowing or seeing what you've seen and knowing what you know. It's like from now on, whenever you pay for something, you have a choice. You can either pay for what you're used to, or you're knowing the suffering that's happening to animals. You can actually make a change, and it's just all you have to do is go to a different aisle in the supermarket, or choose a different option on a restaurant menu, and it really is as simple as that. Like I watched a full-length documentary of that 4 years ago, and then I changed, and I thought I don't want to contribute to this anymore. And one person, you're individually saving 200-300 animals every year, just yourself. Let alone all the people that are doing this today are all making these changes, and the billions of animals that are being bred to be slaughtered, that will decline, and ultimately less killing of animals, which is.
And even like this, I've never had one of these.
There you go, that's the vegan sausage roll. Yeah, take another one for home if you want.
I wouldn't go for a sausage roll in Greggs anyway.
Yeah,
so.
but that's what I mean. Like McDonald's, Greggs, there's vegan.
But now you might consider buying.
Yeah,
I'd never
there you go.
These, but I would never go for a normal sausage roll.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
But I've tried it.
So what?
Is this though? Is vegan food more of the super processed? Because everyone's telling you now not to go.
It's a narrative at the moment, isn't it? There's the whole ultra processed. So what's interesting
is
is
vegan more ultra processed.
So I'll answer that in two parts.
Okay.
So there's kind of two parts to the ultra processed thing. So things like the fake meats, mock meats, vegan meats are processed, but similarly. Beef, steak, they're also processed. You've seen part of that process on the screen today. People also have a conception that, highly ultra-processed is bad for you. But when you compare, for example, a vegan sausage roll to a pork sausage roll, health-wise, the plant-based option is still better. And there's a few studies. I'll give you some resources to look at this further. But even though the plant-based products, like the mock meats, are more processed, they're still healthier than buying the meat products today. So that's the first part. But the second part is you don't need to buy these ultra-processed meats or things. People buy them for kind of convenience of what you're used to. So if you're used to having a chicken burger for dinner, you can buy a vegan chicken burger for dinner. You have the same meal, same taste. You don't lose out on anything. So that's an option to buy. But then you can also, instead of buying the ultra-processed things, you can buy more like whole food, plant-based food. So you can opt for things a bit healthier, less processed things like beans, legumes, pasta, rice, all those sort of foods that.
Which we tend to have a lot of, don't we? We would say we're not big beef lovers, and to be fair, I would never ever go in a restaurant and order a steak. And when I watch these people, and I got like medium rare, they don't much. So I don't really eat that much meat anyway, you know what I mean? And sometimes I have said to you, haven't I don't really miss meat, and I don't really think of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and the thing is, like, from going vegan as well, you don't have to miss the taste, so you still have those same familiar foods. Like nowadays, there's vegan recipes for absolutely anything. Spaghetti bolognese, burgers. You can even get vegan steaks now if you want to. So you don't miss out on the taste at all.
It'd probably be the chicken. Beef burger, I would never eat, would I? Never, I'm not bothered about the burgers or. And I don't really. I have chicken once a week. I'm not like a big meat lover anyway. But when I say these people, I love these steaks.
Yeah. That's it, but I think that, like, for the chicken, for example, in the supermarkets, like now you have so many. Just the texture it's so similar that you if you gave it to someone on the street, like the vegan sausage roll here, you say you wouldn't notice unless you're told, oh, that's a vegan version, which is shows where we've come today. And yeah, and it's knowing that from now on you've got the information. It's now the choice of what you do with that information. So just this is a free resource.
I think it's
if you scan
very compelling, yeah.
That's good to
It
hear.
reminds me of Daniel Kern in Germany. The looks and really good. Thank you.
Yeah, so just on that, there's it's a free resource. So there's things on there that I think there's a website where you can scan the QR code. You can watch the full documentary if you want to learn a bit more. But also there's a thing called Challenge 22, which is a free like a mental thing. If you have any questions about I don't know what to buy for this, there's loads of resources, recipes on there. But also with Google nowadays, if you have any things, just Google vegan version of this or vegan version of that, and that's it. Like from now on, so you can choose to not support these industries anymore and not pay for that. You can choose the kind of option just from choosing something different on a menu, and that's the power that we have. You can look up being vegan, and it's as simple as that. So yeah, no, thank you so much for stopping by, and enjoy the sausage rolls. Thank you. Bye bye.
Keeping an eye on it for you, man.
Thank you. Low battery. Cool. So apologies, that outreach was rather far away. I think everyone's having a break now. Just trying to read any comments if I've missed anything. But yeah, okay, glad you managed to hear everything. Turns out they got good range on these microphones. So yeah, that was the couple that originally came over with the headphones on, and yeah, they're really open-minded to it. I think the gentleman was actually more open-minded than I think he was showing. I think by the end, if you could see his face, he was more like, you've made compelling arguments. I think he will actually, once he's kind of digested all that information, really make a change. And for her, who says she doesn't eat a lot of meat anyway, in that case, it's not going to be much of an inconvenience or change for her to make those steps to being vegan now. They've got the resources, they've seen the information, so it's now a case of what they do with that. So I'm going to have to end, I think, the live stream. My battery is about to die. What I'll probably do is take a break, go buy some water, top up some sun cream, and I'll try and charge my phone, and then I'll be back online. We'll be here till 5, so I'll probably end this live stream, come back, and rejoin it again. So thank you all for tuning in, and appreciate any comments. And if you've got any questions, please follow up on my socials, alex.activism, and watch the movie challenge 3minutes.wtf. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you all soon.